Contrast again. Today I'm here with another anime review, and this anime review is to Gatchaman Crowds Inside Episode 1, guys. So yes, we're finally a proper episode of Gatchaman Crowds Inside, guys. So let's get into this episode of Gatchaman. Now, this episode, it starts off with introducing a new character who becomes a Gatchaman. New character known as Tsubasa. Well, that's her name. Her name is Tsubasa. And her dream, is that she wants to be she wants to take over her family's tradition of firework marksmiths. So she makes fireworks. She wants to take over this the business. And we also found that her great-grandfather is still alive, and he's over 100 years old. He's over 100 years old. Whoa, over 100. Well, he's going to be 100 years old. But man, this episode was again pretty good because we also another character came into this episode, got introduced, and another alien character who also becomes a Gatchaman, who is also a Gatchaman. Her name is Glara. That's how they say it, like Glara. I think that's how to say her name. Well, she does have her name. It's her short name. I'm not very good at saying her long name, so I'm saying her short name, Glara. I think that's how you say it. And just seeing the Gatchaman again, this episode, just seeing Gatchaman again is just so I just like the comedy in this series. It's just, and the animation. I actually really like the animation style, even though it's something that most people get put off with, which I have to admit there are sometimes if the animation doesn't get used properly, this kind of animation doesn't use, but I will mostly get put off. But the animation quality in this is just how you get used. It's very good, and I just like how the characters act. And Himiji, classic Himiji's back. Oh, Himiji. I like us, even though she's a deadhead. I like her character because, come on, her head in this personality is just so freaking funny, and I really like this series. And man, this episode again, it was a good showing of Gatchaman, and I'm really glad it's back now. I'm really gonna be enjoying this series, and I can't wait to see what's happening next, and to see how the new character Tsubasa gets along with these guys, because this episode has been very good, and I think this series is gonna mostly focus around her. Now, you know, Himiji isn't usually the main character, but it could change in this series because it has been known in different seasons. Like, actually it happened in Pokemon that it did in Diamond Pearl series. It didn't actually just. Usually Ash is the main character. He was technically still the main character, but the story in Diamond Pearl was actually Dawn's story. It wasn't actually Ash's story. It was Dawn's story. So that's something. So anime does do that. That they sometimes change the main character up as well, and change the story, whose story it's telling about, which I like that process. I like it when they do that. Gets it more of a feel to the story, and I really like when if Gatchaman does go down that road, that'd be cool. I want to see some other characters' insight of their life in Gatchaman, and I'd be very good. I see Himiji in the first season, and I really enjoy the first season. This episode, and again, the second season of this episode, it's been so far very good, and I can't wait for the next episode. And yeah, most of this episode was just basically introduction and talk about news about the red crowds and stuff, and not much. And yeah, that's it I've got to say, guys. Even though it's a short review, guys, it's not much to say in this episode. It's just an introduction episode to the new characters that got introduced and a little bit of the plot. But I think last episode, episode 0 was more. Even though it was shorter, because the time in this one now is 22 minutes and 52 seconds. Yep, the usual anime length. And the other one is like 14-15 seconds long. I mean, 14-15 minutes long. So we know it was shorter than usual. So, but it had more things to talk about than this episode. But still, this episode's been very good. A good way to start off properly of the series, and I can't wait to the next episode. So, guys, I hope you guys like it. We're calling Chinese fans today. If you guys want to send me a fan mail, go in my description below. My address is there, and yeah. Hope you guys like it. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys!